All right, guys. I am Caption from Coffeetime Podcast. Please follow the podcast every Monday and Thursdays. New episodes are there. All the housekeeping notes are done. Let's discuss Poirier versus Conor McGregor 2. In my pre-fight analysis and prediction video that I released, I said Dustin Poirier has two ways to lose this fight: via first round TKO or second round TKO. That's it. He has zero chances of winning this fight. And boy, did he fucking make me swallow these words. But I'm going to lead with this. Poirier shocked the world, but he didn't shock me. And some of you guys are sitting there and you're hearing those words float out mouth and you're like, dude, I just watched you just in your latest video breakdown is just didn't give Poirier zero a chance. Like, present 0% that he was going to win. And you were right. But on fight night, when I saw Conor McGregor walk out, he didn't look like the Conor of old. He looked fidgety, nervous, uncomfortable in those spotlights, which was strange to me. I was like, what's going on? And then seeing Poirier just put it on him with those calf kicks, and it wasn't being checked. There was no proper response to it by Conor, and he just didn't know what to do. And he's broke this down. And he's like, yeah, I've never experienced that before. And it's a little sad because we're hearing like calf kicks has been a thing for 2-3 years now. We've seen multiple stoppages via the referee for people just getting their legs chopped to living hell from it. So this should be known. But when you're living the Conor McGregor lifestyle, and you have those training partners that are like, oh, I cannot hurt Conor. This is the $1 million fighter. I can't hurt him, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hold back a little bit. You probably need to go back to those old training partners that would be like, it doesn't matter who this man is in front of me. I'm gonna give him nice sound rounds so he could grow here. And obviously, Conor in Portugal or Ireland's not getting that. And I don't think he's done. He still has his timing, his speed. He still has his eyes. So we'll see him come back and fight someone else. Then probably rematch Poirier for the trilogy fight. But damn, dude, it was shocking to the mass fans to see McGregor be treated that way, because there's something about being tapped out. You know, it doesn't look as bad and everything like that. But when you're knocked out, TKO'd in a way, another man standing above you, it's a rough, it leaves a rough picture. So congrats to Dustin Poirier. He may eat my words, and I'm here to say like, damn, good job, man. But just an excellent fighter, and what a killing instinct. He did this like in the Gaethje fight when he had him hurt. He does like this shuffle step, like he's like, I'm gonna go left, I'm gonna go right, and he confuses his opponent because they're already dazed, so they don't know where the punches are coming, and then it's just hooks and hooks and hooks and hooks for days. And I love his finishing instinct, because when he has you hurt, when he can taste that blood, he's a bad man. And damn, dude, he finished Conor McGregor via second round TKO. But the calf kick and the left check hook was the story of that night, okay? All right, let's make our way down to the co-main event here. Now, this one hurts me more than anything. Let me take a sip of this proper Coke. This hurts me more than anything. Like, seeing Dan Hooker finished that way, and his approach to the fight, he did everything correct against Michael Chandler in a defensive, anti-wrestling game plan. But if you've watched the past 4 or 5 of Chandler's fights, it's not wrestling intensive. He has wonderful wrestling, All-American, Division 1, but he's fallen in love, and you saw the result of it and why he's fallen in love with the power of his hands. He has such a overhand left and right, and when it binks you, man, it just drops you. So you circle away a wrestler, because you have to be in front of someone to take a shot, right? So you're going to circle away from the power hand. That's just sound defense and game planning. But Hooker was not getting comfortable. He wasn't setting his feet and making Chandler respect him. And he just got caught in this weird, like he froze in the aspect of I'm thinking about the takedown. I'm thinking about the takedown. That's why his hands was low, ready to scoop him up if he shot in, and ultimately that's why the body shot and the overhand. I think it was a left. Yeah, he goes body to the right, overhand left over the guard and knocks him down, and then just punishes him, like just destructive ground and pound to finish Dan Hooker. And it hurt so much because I'm such a Hooker fan, and I know what that man can be if he just got this right. There's something here, something. You know what's so funny? In my pre-fight breakdown of Michael Chandler versus Dan Hooker, everything. If you just switch the roles, what I was saying about performance anxiety, um, not not being able to connect the fighter to the actual performance, or like the gym rounds into translating them into the octagon performance. I ridiculed Michael Chandler for doing that and being a victim of performance anxiety, and everything that I said is applicable to Dan Hooker of that we saw at UFC 257. It's a little funny, but hopefully he's not retired. Hopefully he gets back to his family, which is going to take him to what, the end of Feb, basically, or mid-February. No, it's the end of February. It's like 28 days that he can't see his family. And he sits down and he gets back with Eugene, and they just discuss when there's a time to be defensive and offensive in that of the spectrums and meet in the middle. Okay, I really hope he figures it out. But anyway, I'm just gonna break down those two fights. I was more. We could talk about the Rodriguez and Ribas stoppage by Herb Dean, but that's been covered to ad nauseum. So anyway, this is Captions from Coffeetime Podcast signing off. Please subscribe, follow the podcast, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.